What's up? This is Antonio, and I'm sitting here with our client Nick Cox, and our client has become fluent in only 3 months. So I thought I'm just inviting him for an interview to talk about the story on how exactly we have helped him to get there and inspires you to become fluent as well. Nick, ¿qué tal tu español ahora?
Hola Antonio, sí, muy bien, hablo mucho más español ahora. Es verdad, con menos errores, ahora puedo tener una conversación y entendiendo más.
Perfecto, esto es fantástico. Bueno, Nick, ¿podrías presentarte? Así hablas también en español y muestras el gran nivel que tienes.
Vale, sí. Sí, soy Nicolás. Nací en Norwich, Reino Unido. Tengo 48 años y ahora vivo en Málaga, España, desde hace 6 años. Antes viví en Reading, más cerca de Londres. Y me mudé aquí por mi trabajo. Soy director de marketing de productos. Es más marketing técnico.
Sí.
En mi tiempo libre me gusta caminar con mis perros, explorar las montañas y todas las actividades de la playa.
Perfecto.
Es por estas cosas me encanta vivir en Málaga y España.
Claro.
Hay cultura, muchos museos y muy buena comida. Y el sol.
Claro, por supuesto. Bueno, fantástico. Vamos a cambiar al inglés, así compartes tu historia para los que no hablan tan bien español. So, Nick, how did you feel before starting the coaching 3 months ago?
So I felt a little bit stuck. I had been learning Spanish I was trying to do some conversational classes, but I was really at a level where I hadn't progressed in some time, and I didn't have confidence to speak. So it was the biggest issue for me. I was learning maybe a few additional words every week, but I wasn't getting more confidence to actually speak. And I felt like I really couldn't enter into conversations. I was nervous to speak to people, probably nervous to pick up the phone, to do things, to speak to people in Spanish. And very, very much just reserved, not wanting to say things.
Yeah, I remember. And now, how do you feel after having completed these 3 months together?
It's really transformed, my confidence. That's been the biggest change for me, is that, and it's noticeable. People around me have noticed that I'm a lot more confident. I'm happy to speak. I speak more freely with people we meet, with my neighbors. I'm happy to pick up the phone. It's much easier for me to make a restaurant reservation or to deal with something for normal life that you have to make calls for. And the confidence is there, and I'm even speaking to some of my colleagues now. I think I mentioned before, I have some Spanish colleagues. Now I'm having conversations in Spanish. It's great.
Of course, it's fantastic. And also, what did you like the best about our coaching? What's your highlight so far?
I like the format because I've been able to follow it in my own time. So I like the fact that I'm flexible to be able to do what I need to, but also there is a little bit of a push. So but I appreciated the fact that you've been there guiding me through. Like you need to do this today, and it's what I needed, because actually I think because I was stuck on this plateau, I really wasn't able to progress, because I think I was just kind of not really pushing myself, and with a little bit of help, I find that I'm getting there. I'm really feel like I understand a lot better. I even listen to the radio now, and I understand more. So whereas before I maybe would switch channels, now I'm listening.
That's fantastic. And also, how has it impacted your life? Maybe you can add. You already mentioned a lot of things, but maybe you can add something.
Yeah, I think really it helps. I mean, of course, I live in Spain and I want to be able to integrate. So I do feel like I'm at the beginning. I'm not really. I'm really at the beginning of getting to know people and being able to hold conversations. But I'm able to do that a lot more freely. So I find I'm more comfortable to be here. And yeah, and you know, I'm more comfortable with the idea of speaking to my colleagues. And one day, you know, it's already been scheduled. I've got a goal that I want to present at my customer event in Madrid in June. So I have the date in my calendar, and I'm going to do it.
Of course, 100%. And also, Nick, who would you recommend this coaching to?
So I really recommend to you know, to anyone in a similar position to me who maybe is, you know, living in a Spanish-speaking country or culture, and you know, who feels that you know, they need a program that really helps, that you know, you can join, and you can fit it in with your busy working life. I mean, I have a very packed day normally, but I'm able to schedule this in my calendar, and then, you know, because I've got the push, a little bit of help to make sure I complete it. You know, that's really important, and I think this is great. This is the same for any busy professional. If you can schedule some time, and then you just need a little bit of a push to help you get there, this is the course for you, really and truly.
Perfect, Nick. So basically, thank you very much, and let's keep crushing it.
Thank you, Antonio.